Hello, fellow sports fanatics. Welcome back to the Chicks Dig Scars Sports Podcast. Thanks for checking out this video. Hope you're having a fantastic day. If you are new, welcome to the channel. Please check out some other videos as well. If you're enjoying these videos, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It really does mean a lot. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. But I'm sorry, I have to be laughing a little bit because you just got to laugh sometimes. If you don't laugh, it's just incredible. But the Indiana Fever, I've talked less than glowingly about this organization because they seem to do the wrong thing every step of the way from top to bottom. Uh, I don't think the owner's checked out. The owner doesn't care. He's been noted in the past to say that this is just a write off for him in terms of this team. Lynn Dunn's just Lynn Dunn's got something on somebody, my friends, because I don't know how she is the GM. And she likes Christy Sides, so that explains why Christy Sides is there. Lynn Dunn does not like Caitlin Clark. That's obvious. She called Gino Ariema's rant against Caitlin Clark's fans powerful. And I'm going to dig into that in another video. I did a deep dive on that. I had touched on it before when it came out, but with everything that's gone on since, I had to revisit a lot of what Gino said, which is just so much worse now. But if you can't tell what team this is, I'm going to scroll up for you. This is absolutely crazy. Roster moves. This is the official team account. Okay, so this is not an, a, an effective troll. This is the real deal. Roster moves from the Phoenix Mercury, who play the Indiana Fever tonight. The Phoenix Mercury have signed rookie guard Celeste Taylor to a 7-day contract. The Phoenix Mercury, who, by the way, have a winning record. And yes, while they lost to the Fever, they are a better team. They have a winning record. And they signed rookie guard Celeste Taylor. How much do you want to bet? And don't really take me up on this. It's a figure of speech. But if Celeste Taylor plays tonight, I know that would be quick. But if she plays tonight, she will guard Caitlin Clark. Celeste Taylor is a heck of a defender. Heck of a defender. Um, and it would make Caitlin Clark work a lot more than she does already. So I would love to see Christy Side's pathetic reaction to this. Ironically, the Mercury play Indiana today. Congratulations, Celeste. I'm so sad the Fever Rising never gave you a shot, and I hope you do big things from here. Then go kill it in Australia in the off season. I hope you guys do her better than Christy did. Ball out, Celeste. Now, by the way, I think this is important to point out as well. As you can probably tell from those comments, these are Indiana Fever fans, right? Caitlin Clark fans who, despite the differences in melatonin, really wanted to see Celeste Taylor play and thrive in Indiana. They thought she was done dirty by Christy Sides by never giving a chance to play and then just releasing her for really no reason. I mean, you've got I know Dantas they wanted her back on the team, but you have other players on the roster who haven't played. You have the Indiana Fever, who are the worst defensive team in basketball, and Celeste Taylor, who everyone knows is a phenomenal defensive player. Which, by the way, in the 15 minutes she played all season in Indiana, she showed that she is a phenomenal defender, and you would think that would be something very important to a team like the Fever, who is completely inept on defense. And if they run their offense properly, having a good defense that makes stops more often makes that offense even better. So, look, it's a shame she's going to a team that's playing the Fever right now. But look, and I'll say too, good luck to Celeste Taylor. From everything I've seen from her, she seems like a really good person. I think she was done dirty by Christy Sides in Indiana. I think it had a lot to do with how well Celeste and Caitlin got along, as ridiculous as that sounds. But there's no one who knows basketball and is trying to give an unbiased opinion of this situation that can come up with a legitimate reason as to why Celeste Taylor was, one, not playing, and then two, waived. She now has a contract, as someone mentioned, with the Sydney Flames to go play in Australia during the WNBA offseason, and she now has a 7-day contract with the Mercury. So, regardless of how this works out with Phoenix, my guess is Celeste Taylor will be in the WNBA next season after her offseason league play in Australia. And good for her. I mean, she gets to go get paid to hang out in Australia. So that's kind of awesome. So, look, congratulations to Celeste Taylor. I think this is embarrassing for the Indiana Fever, but I really hope she gets a shot. I hope that even if she doesn't get past, I mean, look, 7-day contract, you're going to the Olympic break. Who knows what happens after that? But even if she doesn't play more in the WNBA this season, she's got that chance to go to Australia. Hopefully that she does well there and gets playing time and then signs with a team for next season for the WNBA. I would like to see that. She deserves to be playing. Now, oh my goodness, the other thing I have to bring up. Oh, it's so funny. I'm sorry. I just think I have to find it funny. Staying on topic of the absolute incompetence of the Indiana Fever organization, there are WNBA All-Star jerseys. Now, if you're part of the Indiana Fever organization, you would think that you would have some inkling of a nugget of an understanding of the enormous fan base of Caitlin Clark. You would think. You would think also, if you're in charge of merchandise and inventory, that you would have the tiniest bit of an idea of business, supply and demand, things like that. You know what I'm saying? You hear me talking? Good. So let's take a look at this. Fever Team Store. We have sold out of both Clark colors. By the way, look at the 2 hours, 2 hours. And yeah, is there going to be another drop or is that the only one? Now, get this, people. There will not be a restock. So you brought in a few jerseys that you knew would sell out right away, and you have no plans for more. How ridiculous is that? Like someone says here, bro, do something, and they added Nike. Is it me or is the entire WNBA organization clueless on building a brand and its image? CC22 is the hottest brand since Dr. J, Magic, Bird, Jordan, and this is your preparation and response. 100. I have not scrolled through these comments, so I might have to like scribble something out in post edit, but LOL. Unsigned is the new signed. Do you want to make money? How are y'all the actual team store, people who work for the organization, and still are not able to understand the financial stalwart you have with Caitlin Clark? Man, you all was not ready for any of this. 100%. That's what I've said from the beginning. The, ultimately, and I'll go back to it, and I'll keep talking about changes that need to be made. But unfortunately, it's all going to come back to the NBA, and we know they will never do this. But the only way to institute and implement these other changes we keep talking about is for the NBA to say, we will no longer be your sugar daddy to the WNBA. We will no longer have you function as a charity. You've got 3 years. We're going to cut off your funding after that. You need to turn a profit. You need to turn a profit. And if you can't, you will fold. Many, many sports leagues have folded. And I keep wanting to do a video about this and compare it to women's soccer, which I think has, despite troubles at times, has done it correctly in terms of growing the game, much, much better than the WNBA has done. And I think that would be really good. But they had women's soccer had no one keeping them afloat. Now they had tie-ins to the U.S. women's national team and so forth, but nothing like what the NBA has done. You guys are so unprepared for CC. LOL. Here we are more than halfway through the season. You guys seriously do not know how to run a business. Somebody didn't understand the assignment. Holy bad marketing. Tell your bosses that they're terrible at marketing and making money. You all hate money. How do you not prepare for this level of demand? Have you learned nothing the past 4 months? WTF? Do you all hate the fans? Are you this new to making money? Unsigned is a new sign. It's an ad. I actually read that as a tweet up top to this stuff because that makes sense too. And it's just kind of a way of saying how ridiculous they are. WTF? Why? Say it again. You hate money. People not understanding what an exclusive jersey is. Now, yeah, I get that, but you got to bring in enough, my friend. You got to bring in enough. Are there knockouts yet? Post link. Is CC leaving the Fever? So yeah, that is that. I just thought that was two really kind of amusing things to go along with the Fever organization. They just can't seem to get anything right. I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, both on Celeste Taylor. And if you've been rooting for her, uh, give a shout out to Celeste for getting back into it. I think that's awesome. Let me know your thoughts on the jersey, and please like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. And I will talk to you later.